As far as the S&P goes, now I bought the dip today. I told you guys we were knife catching, so I told you in the chat that I was. Yesterday was annoying, so I bought it, stopped out. We really went over it, slammed that thing down, and I was like, we're at least oversold now. I told you guys in the chat when I was going long, and honestly, we weren't at that zone. We weren't at that zoom. We weren't at that zone either. I just saw the momentum really slowing down. See the candles just getting smaller and smaller. Let's bring up the RSI was oversold, for whatever that is, Really watching that momentum slow down. So, I went long, a couple of interests. I'm still in my SPX calls. I grabbed Monday's expiration SPY calls, the 540s, but I was also in ES. Still am in, actually, all three. So full send. I was this close to adding on to SPX. That thing's violent, and so that's why I took the little kid version and I grabbed SPY calls. I was with ES. That way I can just manage things overnight. So that's kind of how that plays working out. Ultimately, right now, I think this might be the bottom. The way we sold off today, flow was absolutely silent. Everything was just kind of silent except for the market. Now, we did see some flow, some call buying show up later, so I'm kind of curious, kind of watching the numbers on this. Are we back in this volatile range? And this is kind of one of those peaks where we came down right back above. So I'm still bullish. We'll see if Powell's going to save the day Friday. What is today? Today is Tuesday, right? Today's Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay, so Thursday we have... We're almost there. Let's see. Jobless claims, PMI. So we got some letters. Everything. So we have some volatility before the bell and then 15 minutes after. Woo! So PMI 15 minutes after the bell. Honestly, tomorrow, if we do dip at the bell, I'm going to catch that knife. Maybe the jobless claims bad, PMI saves the day. And I'm really not so worried about the numbers, but more the reaction. So that's what I'll be watching. It'll just be a knife catch there in case it's some kind of volleyball play, as far as puts go. Set them up just to spike them right back down. That's kind of where I'm at. Still ultimately bullish. I'm incredibly annoyed overall at the markets as to how this last little bit panned out. You guys know I was in puts right here, and then we just stayed. So I stopped it, right? I called it because this was pure theta on an SPX contract. You're just losing hundreds just sitting there. Dead. I mean, look at that day. Just absolutely dead sideways. I'm on an hourly chart. Look at this trading session. Absolute crap. So I'm thinking, all right, here comes the call buying. It's inevitable, right? And then we switched to puts. Where was this when I was in puts? Super annoying. Anyway, now that we finally got a real actual dip buy, I'm on the dip buy train right now. The bears, hopefully they had their fill. They're fun. We'll see. Right now, we are still... I mean, here's the 90 MA just for visuals. I think technically, yeah, we might be just now above it, but still kind of overall on that lower high, lower low trend for now. So we still have a bit for that to break. Let me get the call out ready. Nightly breakdown.